Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. My name is Maria, for those who don't know me, and for those who know me, welcome back. Today we are in my kitchen. It's not my kitchen, it's my mom's kitchen, but since I'm living with her, it's technically my kitchen. So today we are in the kitchen when we are going to make to spice it up our ramen noodles. Ramen noodles, it's been in my life for years. We've been eating ramen noodles for years. They are cheap, convenient, fast, quick, delicious, tasty, and if you add a few extra ingredients to it, it can be very healthy too. So that's why I'm really excited to share this recipe hack with you guys. I actually got this idea from my sister because she always spices up her ramen noodles, and I always was so skeptic to try it because I really didn't know what I should put on my ramen noodles. So I got this idea. I stole this idea from her. Don't tell her. That's why I am sharing with you today, because it can help you, a lot of you. And I'm just going to give you 3 reasons why. First of all, this recipe is for my people out there that say they don't have time to cook. There is no such thing. There is no such thing. If you're cooking ramen noodles, this is like the easiest thing that you can do. You just need to heat up some water, throw the ramen noodles inside, cook a few ingredients like I'm going to show you on this recipe, and you're good to go. Doesn't take more, I think doesn't take more than 30 minutes. So if you're one of those people that say they don't have time to cook, no, not with this recipe. Second, this recipe is for the ones like me who are bored AF of eating ramen noodles just with the sauce that came in. Come on. I've been eating ramen noodles with the sauce that just came in for years, and I finally discovered that I really can add a few things to make it really taste good. So if you're one of those people that are bored of eating ramen noodles just the way it is, this recipe is for you, because tastes amazing. I was just like, I need to share with you, I need to share this recipe with y'all. So yeah. And third, this recipe are for my people out there that go to school, that go to university, and they are trying to save some money. I don't go to school, but I'm always trying to save some money. And of course, if you are in school, you are at university, of course you cannot be spending money on Asian food. I really know that Asian food is amazing, tastes amazing, but it can be expensive sometimes, and sometimes you just can't afford it, or you can afford it but you end up not having the right amount of money to pay other things that you want to pay. So we all love Asian food, so if you're trying to save some money, this recipe is for you. If you fit in one of these categories, please let me know down below. I'm talking too much, so let's go and let's cook some ramen noodles. By the way, this recipe is for one person. I use 1 package. If you're going to make for your friends, just double the amount of ingredients that I will show you, and let's cook. For this recipe hack, I'll be using 1 pack of veggie ramen. You can buy them at your local Asian market. Spring onions, broccoli, mushrooms, and coriander, aka cilantro, that I forgot to film. The first thing that we're going to do is wash our veggies. It's very important. Don't forget about that. Next, I go ahead and I slice up the mushrooms. I'm using the white ones that, by the way, are my favorite. After that, I go ahead and chop some broccoli florets. The way I cut them is by putting the broccoli upside down. It makes it more easier to cut and more effective. And of course, can we just talk about how beautiful this broccoli looks like? I mean, the colors are so vibrant, like it's just so beautiful that sometimes I really don't want to eat them. But yeah, I just want to say that the broccoli looks amazing. And finally, I am chopping one entire spring onion. They are full of flavor and they are also in season. In a small pan, we are going to add the water to cook the broccoli. When the water is hot, I go ahead and add the broccoli florets and a pinch of salt. I then let them cook for about 8 minutes. When the broccoli is finally cooked, I transfer them to a serving bowl. Don't throw the cooking water away, we are going to use it later. Now it's time to cook the mushrooms. In a hot frying pan, I add 2 tablespoons of sunflower oil. You can use whatever oil you have in your kitchen. Next, I add the sliced mushrooms, a pinch of salt, and black pepper. A very easy seasoning that's going to complement the ramen later. When you're cooking the mushrooms, make sure the frying pan is really hot. You want to reduce the water intake of them. That is going to intensify the flavor of the mushrooms, and that is exactly what you want. Can we just stop again and listen to the sizzle? Girl, this is exactly what you want to hear. After 5 minutes or so, I put the lid on to make the mushrooms sweat a little bit more, and voila! They are golden brown, they look so delicious, and they are ready to be transferred to a bowl. I really cannot wait to eat this because they look so tasty. Now the final step, cooking the ramen noodles. As you can see, the ramen noodles already comes with a seasoning pack. Remember when I told you to not throw the broccoli water away? This is why. I will be using this water to cook the ramen noodles with. As I said, I'm trying to be a little bit more sustainable. The only thing that you have to do now is to add the seasoning pack, stir a little bit to combine all the flavors, and wait until it's ready to eat. As you can see, my ramen noodles are ready to be transferred to a bowl, and the last thing that you need to do is to combine everything together to make it look prettier, to combine all the flavors together, and of course add the spring onions, add the coriander aka cilantro. You know that I love this world and I'm always going to keep saying that way. And yeah, enjoy your ramen noodles, your upgraded ramen noodles. let's try this, you know, like, because I'm starving. And yeah, let's try this. As you saw, really easy recipe hack. This is just an example of what you can put on your ramen noodles if you're trying to spice it up a little bit. But feel free to try other ingredients and other combinations. Feel free to be creative and add whatever you want to add in your ramen noodles. That's why we're here, to share information with each other and to inspire each other up